foodies, welcome to the channel if you're new, or if you're not new, I'm Alyssia and I'm so happy you're here either way. Today I have got a haul for you, but we're switching it up. So I have done Trader Joe's, general favorite items hauls, I've done holiday hauls, I've done meal prep videos, and I wanted to change the format. So I thought, why not a favorite items under $2 haul? Because Trader Joe's has some pretty cool stuff for pretty low prices. Now, I don't buy everything at Trader Joe's. There are some things that I think aren't worth it. Usually when it comes to produce, I don't get my produce there often because it's prepackaged, it's in a lot of plastic, and it's often sold, per individual piece or per, like 3 packs of zucchini. What if I don't want 3 zucchinis and I just want 1 zucchini? Whatever. So I shop elsewhere for produce, but they do have some great, unique things that you can't get anywhere else. So these were all under $2. I'm not saying that any of these are, the cheapest, that you couldn't find some of these things cheaper elsewhere, but I like these items specifically, and I'll explain why as I go through the haul. So first, now that I just told you that I don't buy produce at Trader Joe's, let me tell you the 2 produce items I do tend to get at Trader Joe's. So the first is bananas. Bananas at Trader Joe's, at my Trader Joe's. Again, I don't know if these prices are the same everywhere. My Trader Joe's in Santa Monica, California, this is what it is. They're 19 cents each. Now, if I only want 1 or 2 bananas, it's worth it. Sometimes I don't want a whole bunch from the grocery store in paper pound, so sometimes I will just buy a couple of bananas from Trader Joe's. Also, diced onions. Okay, I know the plastic, I'm sorry. I hear Trader Joe's is working on the plastic issue because it is a ridiculous amount of plastic. Last time I did a Trader Joe's video, everyone was like, oh my God, look at all that plastic. And apparently after there was like some petition that I don't know came through where Trader Joe's committed to lowering their plastic. I don't know what's happened with it, but diced onions are a compromise I'm willing to make because when I have them available, my food tastes better. I like the flavor that having chopped onion and cooked food adds, and I don't want to chop an onion. It's not pleasant, it makes me cry, and I just won't do it, but I'll enjoy my food a lot more and I'm more likely to cook if it's there. If I buy diced onion at my other local grocery stores, it will cost twice as much. This was $1.69. So for me, that's worth it. One move I know that Trader Joe's has made is on their produce. They've started giving you these, or at least in my location, biodegradable or compostable vegetable bags, produce bags. I try to bring my own when I remember, but I forget to bring them sometimes. I'm sorry, I'm human. Let's move on to refrigerator items. So 2 items that I like, I will lump together, are the Trader Joe's organic coconut water and the organic coconut smoothie. Do you see how they're pink? Okay, so my favorite coconut water before this was the Harmless brand. It's like a green label, I think. I have no affiliation with either of these brands. This is not a sponsored video, although I wish. So it is pink because it is as minimally processed as possible. It's not refined and pasteurized. I just think the pink coconut water tastes better. Does it really taste better, or is it just in my mind? I don't know the answer, but I'm more likely to drink it and it tastes really, really good. The problem is the other brands that you get at like Whole Foods and stuff, they're like $4 a bottle. This is $1.99 a bottle. I don't drink it every single day, okay? Don't give me such a hard time, but it tastes really good when you do, like when I just want a little sweet treat. This is also same thing, kind of for a sweet treat sort of day, not a daily indulgence, but the only ingredients are coconut water and coconut. I love how clean both of these are. They taste delicious, they're high quality. I wouldn't drink them every day, but they are delicious. Next up are these shots, juice shots to be specific. So the organic no joke ginger juice shot, which is coconut water, ginger and lemon juice, and cayenne pepper, and the mighty turmeric juice shot, which is a blend of coconut water, turmeric, and lemon juices with added black pepper. In my household, we are big fans of shots, only the juice kind though. These specifically, some people take them for like detoxifying, which I don't really think is a thing, but some people take them for circulation. I personally think as an anti-inflammatory. So if someone around me in my household is sick, or I'm around sick people, or I feel like I'm getting sick, I will use these, and who knows if they work, but it makes me feel better about myself. I will say the ones that you get at like your local juice store, they are a lot more intense. They bite a lot more because that cayenne or that black pepper are like really, really strong, and they don't usually have the coconut water in it. These are kind of like diluted with the coconut water. They are also half the price. So you go anywhere else, they're gonna be like $4, $5. Like one grocery store, I know I live in Hoyt, Santa Monica, but one grocery store sells these for like $10. I'm like, are you kidding me? So these are $1.99. And if you have never done a juice shot and like can't handle the crazy bite of the cayenne or the black pepper, this could be a good, way into it. But if you're used to juice shots and you like it really, really strong, this would not be for you. Next up, organic sprouted tofu, extra firm by Trader Joe's. If I'm gonna eat tofu, this is the tofu I'm gonna eat because it's organic, it's extra firm, and it's sprouted. Extra firm tofu, first of all, is what I always use because anything less than that, I think just tends to fall apart when I'm cooking with it. Of course, it depends on the recipe. If you wanna make like a smoothie or a spread or use it in like, a vegan baked good, then probably like less firm is better. But if I'm cooking tofu to eat it as a protein, I want it extra firm. Now, sprouted, what does that mean? So tofu is made of curdled soy milk. Gross, I know, but it's true. And it's made with, regular soybeans. The sprouted tofu is made with soybeans that have been sprouted. So those seeds have germinated for a couple of days and they've got a little sprout coming out, like a little tail coming out of them. And then those are turned into the tofu. And that sprout makes them a lot more nutritious for a couple of reasons. For one, the sprouting process helps with digestion. Two, they increase nutrient absorption because the sprouted tofu has 50 to 60% less phytates, or as Joe likes to say, phytates, which, no, I'm serious, which phytates reduce the absorption of minerals. And also by sprouting, it's actually gonna end up having more protein than regular tofu would. So if you are plant-based and turn to tofu as a protein source, getting sprouted version will help you out. I also do prefer the taste of the sprouted, but not everybody does. I think it's great. The next refrigerated item, chocolate hummus, $1.99. Okay. I first started seeing people post about this on Instagram and I was like, that sounds disgusting. But then I was like, why? I have used chickpeas in baked goods before to make like bean cookies and stuff. So why not turn it into a sweet dip? And it actually is so good. It's like, I don't want to say it's like Nutella because it's not Nutella, but it tastes like a sweet dip. I mean, the first ingredient is chickpeas. Of course, the second ingredient is cane sugar. So I'm not saying that this is like a protein substitute, but if you want like a snack, dipping a pretzel in this is delicious. I will even dip a carrot in this, and everybody thinks that I'm weird because carrots and chocolate is maybe a weird combination, but I think it's delicious. I don't know. If you aren't about chocolate hummus, Trader Joe's also does have regular hummus options for less than $2, which is less than I'll find at my other grocery stores. Trader Joe's refrigerated item, the vanilla overnight oats. So it says rolled oats soaked in an almond beverage and it's gluten-free. What really caught my eye, well, first of all, now that you can buy overnight oats in the store is just really funny to me. But the fact that these ingredients are so clean, there's no added sugar other than the dates. So that's totally awesome. Now, because it's soaked a lot longer, obviously it's been sitting on the shelf until I bought it, it is a lot mushier than like an overnight oats you'd make at home on your own. That doesn't make it bad though. I will say I prefer it when I add some toppings, so some fresh fruit and nuts to give it a little more textural variety. But this is a great, on the go option. So the next refrigerated item is actually a frozen item, and I can't believe that this is $1.99. This is a shakshuka starter. So shakshuka is something I usually order when I'm like out to brunch. It is a breakfast from usually the Middle East or North Africa, where it's usually, I think it's poached eggs and like a spiced tomato sauce. It's delicious. And a lot of times they like serve it with a baguette or something to put it on top. But without the bread, it's totally nutritious with just like vegetables and eggs. And the ingredients of this are really clean and minimal, which I love. But this is great. I keep these on hand for Whole30, for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, any meal of day. But they're already pretty much prepared. You just heat it up in the stove or microwave, add your eggs. You could do poached, or a lot of times I just do fried eggs because they're easier than poached eggs, but your meal's ready to go. On to pantry items in my haul. So the first are the seaweed snacks. Now, when I went to the store, they were completely out of the plain ones, which I usually get because the only ingredients are seaweed, oil, and salt. and these wasabi ones have like sugar and, you know, other crap in them. These have wasabi seasoning powder, which includes cane sugar, wasabi powder. The only less nutritious ingredient is sugar. But still, I'm not even a huge wasabi fan. I just literally bought it for the haul. I probably won't even eat these. I buy the regular ones. Now you get it. To be honest, I've shared these in like probably 3 or 4 or 5 videos in the past. I didn't even need to show them again. I mean, they did fit into this because they're $1.99, but I just needed an excuse to buy them again because they're so good. White cheddar corn puffs, the world's puffiest. And they also have sour cream and onion, but if you're gonna get them, I mean, really, white cheddar is the way to go. I would not call this a healthy snack, but it's a delicious one. Next up, Trader Joe's Bamba peanut snacks. Okay, so I actually had no idea what these were. I've been in Trader Joe's a million times and overlooked them, never paid any attention to them. And then my sister came in one day, she came over to my house. She was telling me about, I think it was in Israel, how these Bambas are a huge snack and that kids over there have less incidence of peanut allergies. Is it because they're exposed to these throughout their childhood that people over there are less allergic or less likely to be allergic to peanuts than we are? I don't know. Anyway, that's the story of how I decided to finally try these, and they're only 99 cents. And oh my gosh, they're so good. First of all, look at the ingredients. Peanut paste, corn grits, palm oil, and salt. I'm not really sure what corn grits are, just like grits of corn, just grits, like regular. It's just like grits when you get them out of like a breakfast grits. Look at these ingredients: peanut paste, corn grits, palm oil, and salt. That's not too bad. I mean, unless you're allergic to peanuts, obviously, and then you don't want to eat these. But, you know, in terms of cleanliness, it's not too bad. And the taste, they're so fluffy. They're not that salty. Like usually when I eat a corn puff, I think, oh, it's gonna have like this salty, crunchy bite. But they're actually like not that salty, which usually I think I would hate, and not that crunchy, and it like melts in your mouth and like turns into peanut butter. What? I don't even know, but delicious. All right, next pantry item, pineapple salsa by Trader Joe's. So this salsa does have sugar in it, but it's delicious. And it's great for, you know, chip dipping and all that, but really I love to cook with it. So cook with, you know, chicken or turkey, or if you've ever done my salsa, any of my salsa meat recipes where I just literally dump a jar of salsa and like a pound of meat into the slow cooker and let it go, do it with this. Delicious. And it's not that much sugar, 2 grams of sugar per 2 tablespoons. So it is an added ingredient, but worth it for me. Worth it for me. Maybe not for you. I don't know. You decide. Joe's O's, $1.99. Now that is a big box of cereal for $1.99. So these are pretty much Trader Joe's version of Cheerios, obviously. So they're gluten-free and made with oats. And I don't buy cereal often, but sometimes I'll throw it in a trail mix, or more often, I'm gonna get a little hate for this, but I'll like use them as little treats for my dog. She loves them. I don't give them to her that often, so stop getting mad. But sometimes, come on, everybody's gotta have a little treat. Next up, Trader Joe's herbal tea, peppermint flavored. So this is a caffeine-free tea, and I love most of Trader Joe's teas, but this one is really, really good. It's a really strong flavor, very like full and robust and super pepperminty. It's not bitter though, so a lot of peppermint teas taste bitter. I don't love it cold, but if you have it hot, it's delicious. It steeps in 5 minutes, and I think it's one of the cheaper teas that they have. So highly recommend if you're looking for an herbal caffeine-free tea. Next up, seasonings. So $1.99. Most of these seasonings are $1.99 at Trader Joe's. Obviously, we've got the everything but the bagel seasoning, which I put on everything. The chili lime seasoning, which I love, except I can't use it a lot like if I do Whole30 because it has rice concentrate in it. What the heck is rice concentrate? Anyway, I still love the seasoning and I do use it all the time, except not on Whole30. The onion salt, which I didn't buy a new one because I still have one, but we do buy it all the time. It's delicious. It's pretty much a mix of granulated onion, granulated garlic, minced onion, salt, green onion, and chive. So it's like a lot of onion and salt, but it's actually not that high in sodium, 75 milligrams of sodium. And then this is a new one, which actually, I'm sorry, I'm lying. This one was over $2. I think it was like $2.29 or $2.99. I can't remember, but I just remember it was over $2, but I'd never seen it before. The organic chili seasoning blend, which is a mix of chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, and oregano. So I'm definitely gonna be cooking with this. All right, so organic, unsweetened, flaked coconut. So Trader Joe's sells unsweetened flaked coconut and chips. These are the ones I usually buy because it's harder for me to find the like shredded coconut from another grocery store where it's not sweetened. So this is one item that I will actually get because of the price. And also it's very clean. The only ingredient is organic coconut. So use this in recipes or, you know, topping on oats or in trail mixes or whatever. Okay, so a lot of people say to not buy peanut butter at Trader Joe's because of the price, but I actually thought the price was pretty good. This is regular creamy salted peanut butter. I think they have unsalted too. Now it's not organic. They do sell organic one, but it's like over $3. I don't personally need my peanut butter to be organic. If you do, that's great, good for you. But I usually don't eat peanut butter plain. I usually use it in like recipes and stuff. And so this is fine, and it was $1.99. The only ingredients are peanuts and salt. So it's clean, no added sugar, no oil needed. Good for me. The next item, it's actually 2 items in one, the Simply Light milk and dark chocolate. So these are both sugar-free, and I hadn't actually tried these, but what caught my eye is at the top, they are marketing the net carbs, which has become a thing. Everybody wants you to think their thing is the lowest in carbs. Carbs aren't bad, you guys, but if you are doing keto, then yeah, you wanna watch carbs. But what's tricky about this is the sweetener is maltitol, which is a sugar alcohol. And it's not bad, but it affects blood sugar. And so I wouldn't say it's ideal for keto. So if you're looking for a keto-friendly chocolate and people are going online and searching for it and finding this, I would say this is not probably your best option for keto. But if you're looking for chocolate that doesn't have added sugar and uses a sugar alcohol instead, and you want lower sugar, but you're not so worried about the specific amount of, you know, net carbs or anything like that, then this could be a good option. It tastes, you know, like chocolate. I'm not big on chocolate, so I'm the wrong person to ask actually. But they did really try to push the net carbs, and I thought that was a little bit sneaky. Okay, so I have one more item for you. Oh, Trader Joe's has such good reusable bags and I couldn't resist. Look at this. It's a unicorny because it has a Trader Joe's corn on the horn and then on the back. I don't know, you guys. I thought it was cute and I couldn't resist. It was 99 cents. Plus, in California, we gotta bring our bags now. They charge you 10 cents if you don't bring your bag. So that is my Trader Joe's haul of items under $2. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it would be a fun way to switch up the haul format. If you want more videos like this at Trader Joe's or other stores, let me know what you'd like to see, what stores you'd like to see that done at. And I also thought about doing like a price comparison video with Trader Joe's and Whole Foods or something like that. So if that interests you, be sure to let me know below in the comments. So that is it for today. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you next week. And remember, it's all a matter of mind over munch. Come on, I think it's cute. Oh, there's a potato on the bottom.